Last month, Yale announced that it will no longer accept donations from the Sackler family. The Sacklers have contributed millions of dollars to charitable causes, including art museums in Washington, D.C.
Oh, I love Washington, D.C., the city of brotherly love. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit of a geography buff.
Yale rejected the Sackler donations as it has become increasingly clear to the American public that Sacklers were instrumental in causing the current opioid crisis.
Well, I visited the Freer Sackler Museum of Asian Art, and they have the sickest old samurai outfits on display. Big fan.
The Sackler family owns Purdue Pharma, the makers of OxyContin.
They also funded a wing at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Purdue Pharma spent years lying about the addictive properties of the prescription painkiller OxyContin.
At the Sackler wing, you can see the Temple of Dender, an ancient Egyptian temple built around 15 BC.
The Sacklers misinformed patients and doctors to get more people to take the drug.
Temple of Dender's shirts at the Met gift shop are 40% off right now. That's a deal.
They caused the opioid crisis and made themselves billionaires in the process.
Okay. It seems like a stretch to blame them for the entire opioid crisis. I don't think many people saw it coming and knew how bad it could be.
Purdue Pharma pled guilty and paid $600 million in federal court to criminal charges that they misled regulators, doctors, and patients about the drug's risk of addiction and its potential to be abused.
Come on, Jocelyn, that was only in the New York Times last week. I read the New York Times. They have this great daily podcast.
Okay, this was in 2007.
Have things changed?
Well, sure. As the crisis got worse, they also branched out into new business opportunities, like selling treatments for opioid addiction.
Wait, so the Sacklers caused the crisis and now they're selling the cure? That's like a Plan B salesman poking holes in condoms.
A Plan B salesman? Is that how you think birth control works? Like, some dude just goes knocking door to door like, "Ma'am, can I interest you in some emergency contraception on this fine morning?"
Oh man, can I interest you in some emergency contraceptive on this fine morning? I also offer free condoms.
No, I'm okay. Do you know him?
Family friends.
Sackler family member on the board said the company can make money at both ends of the funnel as an end-to-end pain provider.
So they cause huge problems for the world, and then they use donations to clean their names. Sounds like indulgences from the Catholic Church back in medieval times, just like selling things for eternal salvation.
Oh, you're damn right it does. Indulgences! Indulgences for sale! Stay out of hell for the low, low price of $9.99. It's now or never, or should I say now or forever. But wait, order now, and within the next 10 minutes, if you call, stay out of hell twice for the same price.
Come on, Greg, there is no way with God being cool, you're just like selling your way out of being shitty.
Don't you also sell Plan B and defective condoms? Does Jesus know about this?
I have a lot of business ventures. Now, would you all like to purchase some indulgences to counteract any recent sinful activity? Jocelyn, I hear that you have premarital sex. And Will, I hear that you steal your roommate's toothpaste without asking.
I have premarital sex too.
Okay, let's not add lying to the list now, shall we? The point is that indulgences can save your souls.
Do people ever actually buy these indulgences?
Oh, indulgences are all the rage. Lori Loughlin hit me up for that college admissions scandal. Adam Sandler bought some to make up for Jack and Jill. And Peter Salovey bought some for all those cats stapled to those trees.
Heaven isn't like Yale. You can't just pay $50,000 to get in.
$50,000, that's a deal. I paid $400,000 just for my spot on the team.
You probably work with the Sackler family too.
Oh, they're some of my best customers. The Sacklers have built wings at the Met, the Louvre, the Guggenheim, a library at Oxford, a science institute at Yale, and a lot more.
To counteract starting an addiction crisis in America, that's like volunteering to teach elementary schoolers after cheating on a math test.
But instead of cheating on your math test, it's getting the kindergartners hooked on Oxy.
Did they decide that one Asian painting is worth 20 lives?
Also, why Asian art?
Yeah, let's unpack that.
Is that problematic?
Protesters seem to have caught on, though. Recently, they threw thousands of fake oxy prescriptions down the main gallery of the Guggenheim while chanting, "Take down their name." It's really cutting into my business.
Well, 100 years from now, everyone who remembers the opioid crisis will be dead, and their name will still be on these buildings.
The pressure of the activists has gotten so intense, though, that the Tate Museums, the National Portrait Gallery in London, and the Guggenheim have all publicly rejected the Sackler money. And now, Yale University has too, and it's destroying my commission. I barely have enough money to refill all my condoms.
Does admission to heaven depend on the number of buildings at time of death? And can you retract afterwards?
Like when Peter Salovey rescinds admission after finding out you don't actually play soccer?
Are you calling Salovey God?
Do you not?
I call him Daddy.
Thank you, Greg, for joining us today.